What's going on, guys? Alan Pounds here to bring you guys One Piece chapter 720 review. This chapter right here was hands down, I would say, the best chapter that came out this week for a couple of reasons. First of all, we've been waiting for a while for a chapter like this to go down where some decisive shit happens. You know, in One Piece for the past while, the story's been progressing, but I would say it was progressing at a bit slowly of a rate. But now this chapter, we got so much progression that I would actually call it probably one of the best chapters we've had so far this arc. One of the best. Now, it starts off with Bartolomeo, Burgess, and Lucy, aka everyone fucking knows now it's Luffy, except the crowd for some reason, because they're just, I don't know, I think they're just dumb. But basically, these three are confirmed to be the three that are going to be participating in the final round. And we still have one more block to go before we can confirm who the last participant is going to be. Anyways, Cavendish at the start of the chapter starts to go ham on Luffy. Cavendish just wants to be done with this shit. And this is when the bombshell drops. What the fuck? This was such a weird part of the fucking chapter where Bartolomeo, the ruthless Bartolomeo, turns out to be a Monkey D. Luffy fanboy. Who the fuck saw that coming? I certainly didn't see that shit coming. Bartolomeo turns out to be the most fierce Monkey D. Luffy fanboy ever since he saw the Log Town incident where the bolt of lightning came down from the sky to kill Luffy. This dude has been head over heels. I don't know if it's like a romantic kind of thing or if he just looks up to him or what, but this shit is creepy. He was blushing and shit. He was choking while trying to tell Cavendish to stop attacking him. The shit just went crazy. So that was pretty funny. That in itself, really unexpected. I don't think anyone could have predicted that shit. Holy fuck. Anyways, on top of that, we have Chinjao is now confirmed to be a good guy, or someone else who's on Luffy's side. So as we advance through these tournament stages, we're seeing more and more a trend of people turning over to Luffy's side. We saw that somewhat with Bellamy. We saw that somewhat. We saw that with Chinjao now. Now Chinjao and his forces are on Luffy's side, and Bartolomeo, unexpectedly, is now a Monkey D. Luffy supporter, fanboy, whatever the fuck you want to call him. This guy goes harder over Luffy than I do over Doflamingo, and that is some shit right there. Anyways, it's also funny when Chinjao bowed down and he split the floor open with his head. That shit was priceless. Anyways, next we get to the last part of this chapter, which I'm going to divide into two parts. One, the Rebecca part, and two, the Blackbeard part. And both hold these implications that you might not have been able to pick up on when you were reading it the first time through. First of all, let me talk about the Blackbeard part, because that happened first chronologically. Now, when Luffy was walking by Jesus Burgess, Burgess was talking to Blackbeard, and two names came up. Shiryu of the Rain and Aokiji. So apparently something Blackbeard's doing right now involves Aokiji. What the fuck is he doing that involves Aokiji? And the fact that apparently he can't trust Aokiji, because that was the dialogue. Might have been a bad translation, but someone may have suggested to Blackbeard that he should try to get Aokiji on his side. Because as you know, Blackbeard is attempting to amass a crew, right? And his crew so far have been people who have turned against the government, aka Shiryu of the Rain. Now, he might view Aokiji, that might have been why Shiryu's name came up. He might view Aokiji as a potential crewmate that he can recruit. So this may be some of Oda's foreshadowing. Who knows? It was very brief and it was not expanded upon. Then Luffy does have a short dialogue with Blackbeard, and Blackbeard basically tells his goals here. You know, there were a few rumors that Blackbeard was going to attack the island, blah blah blah, some shit like that. But that's not the case. Apparently Blackbeard just sent Jesus Burgess simply to retrieve the Mera Mera no Mi. And that is it. Okay? So we won't probably be seeing Blackbeard this arc, but we will be seeing Jesus genuinely trying to do nothing but secure the devil fruit for himself and bring it back to Blackbeard. After that, we see the Rebecca portion of the chapter, which Rebecca buys Luffy lunch, takes him down to an abandoned fucking prison room, How did Luffy not know he was going to get fucked up in there? I have no fucking clue. That place was scary as fuck. But anyways, she takes Luffy down there, and she gets some of these gladiators, convict gladiators, basically people who have been sentenced to fight in the arena until the day of their death. She gets them to work together with her to take down Monkey D. Luffy. Now, basically, this is just another way of giving someone a death sentence by Doflamingo. Because it's if you can survive a certain high as hell number of battles, which no one's ever going to survive, you can go free. And that's impossible because you see these guys are missing limbs, they're just all fucked up because they have had to endure so many battles without any medical treatment or anything like that. And apparently this Coliseum thing took a dark turn when Doflamingo was put into power. So we may see some kind of underlying reason in Doflamingo making these people do what he makes them do, fight until they die. There may be some underlying reason, or it might just be because Doflamingo's a cruel motherfucker. Anyways, that's where the story ends off. Luffy obviously does not die to Rebecca. Who would have fucking thought, you know, I thought the main character would die this chapter. Shit. Anyways, he doesn't die. Rebecca reveals her intentions, which are to win the tournament so she can go free, you know, so the toy soldier dude won't have to fight for her sake anymore. So that's basically it, guys. Plain and simple, that's what the chapter was about. Really good chapter in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. Very, very good comedy with Chin Zhao and Bartolomeo. Unexpected turns, foreshadowing, story progression, all that. This had everything, the full package of what a chapter should offer. I'll go ahead and give it a 4.5. Damn, I wish there was something between 4 and 4.5, but out of 5. There you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the reviews. Alan Pounds here, signing out. Peace.